All right. Let's start getting into this stuff. Alrighty. I got you, DZ. How you doing today? What's up, Bernard? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. So, looking at Bitcoin, we are still above a level of resistance for now. We're still above it though. We had a pretty okay day. We were bullish. We were up 0.48%. It was a green day. Kinda, sorta. But it's starting to look like we're resetting. So we could be seeing a lot more upside, which is a little surprising, but it's very nice to say. PERI. We will check out some PERI. We'll check it out. All right, looking at our 4-hour time frame, 4 hour, it looks like this level is acting as the greatest support of all time. Also, if you look at our relative strength, we are back in the bearish control zone while trading sideways. This actually could start running up. That's a little surprising to say, but it could start running up after sideways price action. Looking at our 1 hour, we do have bullish divergence. Higher low could be forming, which is amazing to me because we just got a bearish cross on the 1 hour, and I would be looking for more downside. FOMC meeting tomorrow or Wednesday. So the meeting begins tomorrow, but then we have JPAL talking about everything on Wednesday. So we have to wait till Wednesday to get the official reading and see what's going on. So right now, we are downtrending in the short term for Bitcoin, but it looks like we're trying our damnedest to look bullish and try to go up. So this is an interesting time to be in the market. Checking out our 15-minute for Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks fantastic on the 15-minute. You're putting in some higher lows. This is really good. This is looking like the starting of a trend reversal. Getting into our 5-minute time frame for all the scalpers out there, what are we looking for? Well, we just lost the 200 simple and we're bearishly backtesting it. It looks choppy. It looks very choppy. So we will see what happens, but I'm thinking chop city. We already have our bullish case. We could be going all the way up to 104,000, but if we do get bearish, I wouldn't even be looking for that much downside. I'd probably just look at it like this, coming down to $92,088. Not much. So we'll see how it goes. Sui XYO, when you can. Got you, Master E. I got you covered. Sui. Sui's already on the list of things we're going to be looking at, so you're going to get that one a little sooner than you think, but XYO is getting written down. ETH has a update. You think the update will affect ETH price? Probably. More than likely it will. Especially if that update brings the gas fees down. Yeah, more than likely will. So here's our bearish case for Bitcoin right now. Falling down like a 2.45% could be a possibility. Otherwise, we're going to see a lot of upside. A lot of upside. And the upside potential here is like looking like this. 11% move to the upside. Checking out our liquidation heat map. Let's go on to the symbol. Let's check out the 24 hours. So it looks like the futures traders are a little bit split, but there is this huge liquidity right here at $95,692. $141 million right there, up for the taking. Dang, we already started getting some shorts out, but this looks like a little bit of a liquidity grab because we went down after it. This was what, 94 and 96 million. That was a large amount. Jeez, it's crazy. Anyways, looked like it was a little bit of a liquidity grab. Sitting below us, we have 125 million, 62 million, 53 million. Okay, so we might have more. Yeah, we might have more liquidity to the downside. Got to be careful out here. Checking out our weekly. Weekly on the heat map. Large pool of liquidity sitting down here. The longs have been getting wrecked. Oh my. I didn't even realize the longs were getting this wrecked. The short, there's way more liquidity to the downside than the upside right now. We're going to see what the traders do. Could see a little bit of a draw down before we see some more upside. Yikes. All right. Well, that's what I'm seeing out of Bitcoin right now. Bullish case, go up 11%. Bearish case, as of this moment, maybe we only see a 2.4% move to the downside. No big deal. No big deal. All right, next up, so the list that we have, we're going to be looking at, it's a very short list today, but we're going to look at Ethereum, XRP, Solana, SUI, and the trade I'm in, LRC. After that, we're going to be looking at some stocks. We're going to look at Microsoft, Walmart, NVIDIA, Procter & Gamble, and Starbucks, because Grok told me to. So, there's that. I FOMO'd back into MSX and CONL. Could you do a short-term outlook, 1 to 3 days? I will do my best on that. Sure. MSTX and CONL. Aren't these the leverage plays for Coinbase and MicroStrategy? Can we just look at the asset? I don't know. All right, let's go out to the daily. Let's go into Ethereum. Ether. So Ethereum. We're still waiting. Still waiting. Oh, did that 3% play out? Holy shit. Hey, look at that. 3% to the downside. Almost got there. It came pretty damn close. Sheesh. Well, that's good. That's good. The method's working. Mikhail started trading meme coins and got wrecked. Well, that's expected. They're meme coins, man. They're meme coins. Can't go trying to trade those things. That's wrecked city right there. All right, checking out the 4 hour on Ethereum. Ethereum, we are back in the bearish control zone. We have room to fall. We just lost our 50 simple. That's not a good look, Ethereum. That's not a good look. Ethereum could pull back a bit. It really could. Checking out our 1 hour time frame. Ugh. This is not a good look. We're about to get that bearish cross. If we do, this is set up kind of nicely for anywhere. Nope, we could go this high. Jesus, that was nice wick. We could come back down to 1724, getting us really close to our uptrend. So I do think if Bitcoin does pull back, Ethereum's going to pull back a little bit harder. I would be looking for this move right here, 4.14% to the downside. ETH to BTC. Sure, we can check that out. Sure. Actually, I'm not going to write it down. Since we're analyzing ETH, we'll just go to that. Hey all, hope all is well. Things are going well. Jim, how are you doing? How you doing? So yeah, this is what I could see happening. A 4.14% downside because we just lost the 200 on the 1 hour. So this is what I'd be looking for overnight. But we'll see what happens. Why did you put the fib on the candle and not the wick? What are you talking about? It is on the wick. The hell you mean? That's the wick. What are you talking about? I always put it on the wick. That's probably one of the most consistent things that I do. I always put it on the wick. Anyways, moving along. Let's check out compared to BTC. So ETH to BTC. On the 1 hour, it looks better. So it looks like it wants to outperform Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Let's check it out on the daily real quick. Let's see if we have a real trend reversal or not. Ooh, doesn't look like so. Goodness gracious. This thing's been getting beat to shit. I'm blind. Happened too fast. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, so on your daily, you're still looking like downside could be coming. That's unfortunate. Go into your 4 hour time frame, it doesn't look great. You even have bearish divergence. What? How? You're getting your 4 hour moving averages real close, and you're bearishly backtesting the 200. That's not a good look. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look great. Just looks like it's going to keep bleeding out compared to Bitcoin. Oh, goodness. Great retracement, great sideways action. Ugh. Bear flag, we could argue that. We could argue that. Yeah, this sideways action, not a good sign. Not a good sign. Now you're touching that 200 on the 4 hour, which means it could be gearing up for a 16% drop. 16? Oh my gosh. So that's like Ethereum's going to pull back, Bitcoin's going to pull back, and then Bitcoin's going to go up, and Ethereum's just going to be really slow to start going up. That's unfortunate. I don't like that. Yeah, that's not great. All right, we're gonna move along. We're gonna get this off my screen before I get eye cancer. All right, XRP. Let's see what those XRPians are doing. Well, looks like we're still looking for that 8% drop. We are patiently waiting, XRP Army. Are you gonna hold it or not? Looks like $2.45 just can't come. Would you say ETHBTC is a good gauge for overall altcoin market? It used to be. Not anymore. Ever since Ethereum switched to proof of stake, nope. Not anymore. I don't even know what we can compare it off of. So we might just have to start looking at total 2 and seeing if we can get some rallies going. Because, yeah, Ethereum making that decision, it was a very poor decision. If it wanted to keep up with Bitcoin, it was a very poor decision. All right, XRP. Are you below it now? You're losing your 200 on the 4 hour. Ugh. You don't want to do that. XRP on the 1 hour. Bearish cross has been achieved. Bearish backtest achieved. Continuing to the downside is happening. You're sitting on top of support, so maybe, just maybe, the buyers decide to step in, because you do have bullish divergence on the 1 hour. It's not looking very strong. Greedy decision. What's a greedy decision? Oh, you're talking about the staking? Yeah, it was pretty bad. I could see Sol flip ETH next, or even this bull run. I could see Solana giving it a really good run for its money. A really good run for its money. Yeah. But it still has a long way to go. Such a long way to go. XRP might flip it. Like, XRP legitimately might flip it. If XRP gets a little bit more bids, I mean, so far it's losing to Tether, but if it gets a couple more bids, it might be able to claim it. BNB is up there too, but either way, all that XRP has to do is a 2x. If it can double its market cap, it will overtake Ethereum. So let that one sink in. Fear and greed index is neutral right now? Wow, go figure. Alt season. Not even close. I didn't even know it had these indicators here. What the hell is this? Oh, that's crazy. Who would have thought? Yeah. Alright, so if XRP manages to get bullish, we're still looking for 245. Still looking for it. But going to the downside, 58 cents. That's really the goal here. That's our goal, 58 cents. I think XRP will. ETH community is switching teams to Sol. Sort of. I don't know. It's sort of. It's more like all the institutions are buying into Ethereum just so they can get the staking rewards, and they're just selling. Just non-stop selling. I don't think they actually care about keeping the price up. I think they just want to milk it dry. So it's kind of rough. All right, next up we have Solana. Speaking of Sol, Solana's been trending also. I was thinking about trading this one because, ooh, on your 1 hour time frame, this looks beautiful. Beautiful to the downside.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh. I mean, it's not your typical 2-layer, but...
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, okay.
What the fuck happened here? I got homemade burger. Hold on, we're gonna bite into this. Sorry, welcome to the mukbang. Oh, I even have toasted buns. Let's go. That girl's done with. Damn, if they milk it dry, there won't be any more milk to be sucked. That's funny. It's pretty good. Pretty good. They just got really small. I'm going to have to grill the next ones. I'm going to have to grill them. When I'm grilling burgers, I don't worry about the temp. I do it over open flame. If it finished at this point, I'm halfway through. TA mukbanging could be a thing. That would be weird. That would be weird. Quality content. Oh boy. Alrighty. So looking at this objectively on the 1 hour, what we could see for tonight, we just got a bearish cross on Solana. Solana actually could drop from here. Noted, you are bullishly consolidating, so if you look at it on the 4 hour, it's going to look just fine. Just fine, but you just lost that 50 simple, which is annoying. So it's likely you're going to come back down to 135 before you start rallying up. Very likely. You already had your bearish divergence and a lower high. Oh, no. This is really bad. We could go a bit further down. So anywhere between 135 or even as low as 130. Damn. Now, 130, what does that line up with from our low to high? So 130... almost a 50% retrace. This actually would be a really good entry down here. Let's get rid of this. I'm feeling the bearish side of this one. We see the porky eating in his natural habitat, well, in front of a computer. Oh no. So we could see something like a 9.98 or even a 12% move to the downside out of Solana. But if we get that, we would then be looking for upside. Upside target is 195 right now. So this would not be a bad move. It wouldn't be bearish at all. It would actually be really freaking bullish, lining up perfectly with a 50% retrace of our bigger move to the upside. So this looks beautiful in my opinion. I'd like to request on FANG APA, all stocks. All right, we will check them out for you, Jim. No worries. On FANG APA. I got you covered. Good evening, Jake. How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, Solana right now, in the short term, we could see a little 12% pullback, but it would be great to see the 54% run to the upside right after it. So Solana looking pretty damn good. But yeah, the 4 hour and the 1 hour, they want to pull you down. No problem, Jim. Anytime. So, moving on from this, we got Sui. If you guys saw my video earlier today, you know exactly how I'm feeling about Sui. There was a possibility of seeing an 8% move to the upside. However, we started pulling back already. I didn't realize on the 4 hour we were below the 50 simple. Did not realize that at all. But here we are, below it, and now we could see a move. 19% downside. Target is $2.78. It has already started since I made my video. So I know somebody in the Discord is shorting it right now. Good for them. They had the belief. They had the faith, the chutzpah. They're doing it. Alrighty. So now, moving on from this, moving on from Sui. we're going to check out LRC, my current trade. So current trade, it already started running. So there's that, but I got in down here. Currently, I am up 75% on the trade. I literally, as soon as I posted it in the Discord, it started moving, and I was like, oh shit. Well, I didn't know I'd be late instantly, but yeah, we're currently up 75%. We're doing pretty good. Pretty darn good. I'm okay with this. The target I'm looking for is anywhere between this 1354 as well as the 1473. If we hit this and it looks like we're about to pull back, I will more than likely get out of the trade. But looking at our 5 minute, this is why I got into the trade. We bullishly crossed down here, and then we were above a level of support. We touched it once, we touched it twice, then we started running. So holding support, whole reason why I got in. I have a stop loss just below this rounded bottom, and now I'm just watching it run. Only reason I actually looked at this coin is because I came over here to CoinMarketCap, checked out the trending tokens, scrolled down, I was like, LRC is never trending. What the hell? LRC, I'm gonna do a cup and handle, you think? You think? It could. Very well could. You are getting a little overbought on the 5 minute, so having a small pullback here would make sense. Looking at the 15, though, you're not quite overbought. You have massive bearish divergence. This could be the lower high that I would hate. So, if that's the case, we need to get out of this thing right now. But you know what? For the sake of the stream, we're going to keep it open. We're going to keep it open. I'm just going to keep an eye on it right here on my watch list. Now, let's go ahead and check out some stocks. So, Microsoft, we're basically doing a recap, seeing what it did. Oh, boy, that was a gap up. Holy shit. What? Damn. It's like someone called it. All right, well, I'm really glad Microsoft did what I thought it would. That's pretty neat. Hashtag winning. All right, moving on. We have Walmart. Just checking in on it, seeing what it's doing. Well, it's moving. It's going. Still looking for that 111 to play out. That's interesting. That gap was incredible. That gap is crazy. I would never guess that the gap would happen. That gap was crazy. It gapped up to my level. That was insane. By the way, guys, what platforms are you using for trading futures? I still haven't started trading futures yet. All right, NVIDIA. Let's see how we're doing. It's slow moving, but we're still looking for that 6% upside. It's not looking bad. Not looking great, but it's not looking bad. That's all that matters. Recently had a death cross, and now it's just moving on up. 6 to 15% is what we're looking for. Did not move on the day. Damn, I should have gotten out of LRC already. Sheesh. Alrighty. Next up, we have Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble. Now, this one I have not done any TA on. This looks bearish as shit. Not going to lie to you. Looks like your strength falling off a cliff, but it is showing bullish divergence surprisingly. Let's check out your weekly real fast. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god, I've looked at this before. Hey, I called that one. Let's go, baby. Oh, that's crazy. Let's get rid of that. All right. So it looks like we're coming down to test that 200 weekly moving average. That's kind of cool. You did have bearish divergence right here. Double top, pulling back. Ugh. We don't like that. We don't like that because now we have a measured move to the downside. I wonder why Procter & Gamble's doing bad. I mean, don't they have all the staple? Oh, wait. Is this because RFK Jr. is like taking a bunch of chemicals out of things and now they might actually have to take some things off of the shelves? Is that why? If so, let them burn. I don't even care. Alright, these are the levels that I'm concerned with. Let's check out your daily here. I know you have bullish divergence. However, I don't think we made a full measured move. This. We didn't. 151's the target. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, brother? Bearish cross, bearish back test. You know it's coming down. Oh no. Oh no. But you're painting some serious bullish divergence. People are buying into this dip. Well, considering you have not made a higher low yet, I have no faith in it. Just none. Here's your downtrend. If you can break that, that'll be great. I love RFK, but what's going on with his voice? I don't understand what he's saying because he mumbles. No, he has it's auto something. It's like a disease. It's something that attacked his vocal cords. So like he can't help it. You insensitive bastard. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he like can't help it. I could imagine this thing coming down another 7.83%. Procter & Gamble looking a little rough. A little rough. Did they have bad earnings or something? I don't know. All right, let's check out Starbucks. Starbucks, oh damn the set. It is what it is. Starbucks going down hard. Bearish cross. Ugh, we don't like to see that, do we? You got it on the daily though? Daily bearish cross forming now. New downtrend is being achieved. But you do have bullish divergence down here, so apparently it doesn't matter. Let's check the weekly. Weekly looks like dog shit. Bearish divergence apparently. Right here to here, lower high. You took out the high. You still have a lower high than that. I don't know what to make of this. It's the same thing Steve-O has. Steve-O has it? I thought Steve-O just did a lot of drugs. I didn't realize he had like that sickness thing. Barrett's esophagus or something. Oh, that's what it's called? Interesting. Oh, this looks really bad. Your 200 slumping over. This thing's about to fall bad. Oh shit, Starbucks losing market cap. Oh shit. This was your last hoorah. This looks like the biggest liquidity grab ever. And now it's just falling. Oh no. You might find yourself back at $63. You had your bullish divergence, you had your run up, and then you just sold off completely. Yikes. We can't even afford food. Of course Starbucks stock's dumping. It's dumping really bad. It's really bad. So we gotta use this. Alright, we have two targets here. First target, you already bounced off of it. Next target, $48? Damn. Damn. Let's see if that happens. But no, this looks really bad. Really bad for Starbucks. You can get some cheaper coffee. Sheesh. Noted. You could just pop right back up. So there's always that opportunity. But yeah, your daily looks ready to dump some more. Too bad, so sad. Anything luxury isn't essential. It's gonna dump. That's fair. Meet Damien Porky TA on Aptos, the one crypto that will take you to the promised land, and let's get more. All right, we'll check out some Aptos. APT. We shall check it out. Earnings miss on Starbucks. Oh, that's what happened. Damn. People are just cutting out waste and preparing their coffee at home. Yeah, probably. Nice stream today, Damien. Nice. I was working today and hanging out with the kids outside of that. I missed it. Let's get more precise and look at BTC on the 5-minute and 1-minute chart. The 5 and 1 minute. Oh boy. Alrighty. That's the problem. It's like the 5 and 1 minute technically are not precise. They get invalidated a lot. Actually, no. I like the 5 minute. I like the 3 minute when I'm day trading Bitcoin during normal trading hours. I really like those time frames. The 1 minute, I don't mess around with the 1 minute ever. Just ever. But yeah, we'll do that. All right, so next up we have PERI. 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 PERI made the 49% move to the upside. Great. We did it. We did the 49%er. Did that happen today? That happened today. Yeah. Well, the fun was had. I don't know what to tell you now. Kind of gonna want it to consolidate or something. So, like, I don't know what more you want from me on PERI. We did it. Maybe you go up and hit some resistance at 8392. I don't know. Yeah, looks like people are selling. People are selling. We're not sitting on 8 likes 32 minutes into stream, are we, chat? Wow, 20 viewers, only 8 likes. Ugh. Maybe we should just get off. Nobody wants to be here. On. Let's check out on. Sorry, I don't have more to say about PERI because it made the move, and luckily we did catch that move before it happened. It's just now you need something to develop. So there's no real TA to be had. It's kind of just sitting there. Oh no. This doesn't look great. What's a weekly look like? Oh no. Death cross on the weekly. This is not a good look. Noted, a lot of times a death cross on the weekly, generally speaking, it would say a bottom is in. You are oversold. Peter, I got you. We are oversold on the weekly, so we could be looking for a bounce here. I'm trying to behave myself tonight, but I am enjoying myself. With pretty Latinas at the bar tonight, Cinco de Mayo, as a single man, should be on a night like tonight. Okay, alright. Yo, Crispy Lifestyle, what is up? Just join, like the stream. Nice. Can we review ICP and Velo? Not Velodrome and Link. Yes, we can. I got you covered, Crispy. Actually, Crispy Lifestyle, I do believe, gets to jump the line because Crispy is above all of you. ICP, Velo, and Link. I got you covered, Crispy. Alrighty, so let's go into the weekly here. This is a level of support. Oh, sweet. You touched support. This is good. No problem, no problem. We'll get you 18 years child support. Oh no. Oh no. There's a lot of levels right here. That's a lot of resistance to try and break through. This is going to be hard. Oh, reach this stream, Porky. Wait, what? Because it's loud over here. Spanish. Oh, okay. If you're out and about, enjoy yourself. Have some fun. Get off your phone. Alright, checking out the daily again. So your daily showing bullish divergence, trying to make that higher low. Trying to maintain a higher low. Okay, alright. Maintaining a higher low. There we go. So as long as you maintain this uptrend, you actually could get some decent price action to the upside here because you are oversold on the weekly. 4 hour looks very, very promising. Very promising. So right now, out of this, what I could see happening is a move back up to overhead resistance at $49. So you could see something in the works of this 29% move to the upside. That is a possibility right now. All you got to do is stay above 34.67 and you're good. Good to go. Ready to roll. In the process of getting a listing, community is trying to raise 20K, but don't know what exchange it could be for. Oh, okay, I gotcha. If it's not for nothing, I did get the cute Latina bartender Instagram tonight. It's just the bartender. Yeah, no, she doesn't like you, bro. She's trying to get bigger tips. All right, next up, we got ICP. ICP. Not a good look. Not a good look. Bearish cross on the 4-hour, continuation to the downside. You lost your uptrend. Ugh. ICP can go down a lot. I like a whole lot. Oh man. What are they using off that? Oh no. Yep, that was high enough. You could be coming down to as low as $2.81. Dang, ICP is getting wrecked. Sheesh. That 4-hour stochastic is not painting a nice picture. Spot buyers paradise down there. That's true. It is a spot buyer's paradise. So it actually looks beautiful on the daily. As long as you maintain a higher low, you're good. How weird. But that's a bearish backtest of what was once acting as support, now acting as resistance. I'm thinking you're at least coming down to 350. I'm thinking you're coming down to 350. But man, ICP getting wrecked. But yeah, great place to accumulate. Just yikes. Yikes. Do we have the triple? Oh, we have triple bullish divergence. If this becomes a higher low, this is your best buying opportunity possible. If it becomes a higher low, best buying opportunity right here. So now we got to see, are we at an 886 or not? Or 786 or 618? What are we at? We are about to hit a 786. For me personally, I would start buying. I would start buying right down here. I definitely would. I'm thinking you're going to get a higher low. I'm thinking a higher low. So ICP, next leg up. What I'm looking for is this, 629. I'm looking for 37% to the upside. Let's see if ICP can do it. It looks good for the upside. Let's check your 1 hour. Yeah, your 1 hour is showing a lot of bullish divergence. This might actually start moving tonight. 15 minute. 15 minute. Look at how tight these moving averages are. Super tight. You're in the bearish control zone. This, I'm thinking it's going up. I'm thinking it's going up. Oh my god, ICP all-time high is 428. What the fuck? If you bought the top, you'd be, yeah, no, it's pretty bad. ICP a layer 1? I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's a layer 1. All-time high is around 700. That's crazy. That's crazy that it fell that much. Not at my best, so listen to Porky guys. I am bullish on Bitcoin, but things can change. Yeah, I'm thinking this is getting ready for a nice little trend reversal. I think you're about to start going up soon. I would start buying into this dip. Personally, that's what I'd do. Yeah, 37% to the upside is what I'd be looking for. Because this could be your higher low on the daily. This could be really good. Hey, Porks, can we look at HWM and sound stock? Sure. HWM. Got you covered. Got you covered. All right, Velo. Velo. Okay, Velo on the 4 hour. You look to be trying to hold on to that 200 simple moving average. Let's get rid of this. Nice retracement, but bad bearish. ICP looks like shit to you? Hey, man. I think that's kind of the point, though. We had a bullish and bearish case. I think it's going to be bullish. I really do. I genuinely think it's going to be bullish. This thing looks great for upside potential. Velo resetting. Oh, this is good. Are we getting a buy signal on the cipher? No, we have a sell signal right now. But we are getting that change in money flow after bullish divergence, triple bullish divergence. Looking for that higher low. This doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Pre-FTX fair value 125 or 150. Binance found that FTX sabotage ICP to preserve the investments in SOL. Crazy. That's crazy. Can we look at Air Virtuals, DGEN, and Bonk? What? What's Air Virtuals? I already have your DGEN and Bonk written down. I don't know what Air Virtuals is, but sure, we'll check out Air Virtuals. Vevel looks like it's about to make inverted head and shoulders. It could. It could. Typo, virtuals. Alright, I got you. We got virtuals. Virtuals. Alrighty. Alrighty. But yeah, this one actually looks pretty good. You're flagging out. Reset your stochastic on the daily. You're in the bearish control zone. This is kind of what I'd be looking for a next leg up. I'd be looking for getting that 50% retrace. That would be nice. Actually, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. It lines up perfectly with that 50% retrace. So, let's look at it just like this. So over time, 54% upside could be coming for Velo. Not bad. Not a bad look. Link is next. Link, you're on the right side of this downtrend. This is good. You showed bullish divergence, even better. Now we just need that higher low to print. Currently, you are losing your 50 simple, which is not the greatest thing, but it doesn't look bad. The part that I dislike is this lower high. That's what I don't like. Especially after a bearish cross. This looks really bad. Checking out your 4 hour. 4 hours trying to hang on to that 200 simple. You're deep in the bearish control zone. This could have a possibility of running. Really could. So let's give it the bullish case scenario. You could find yourself going up to overhead resistance at 1858. This could be your next leg up. You have support down here at 944 if you don't do it. Another head and shoulders in play? Could be. Could be. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, a lot of alts are starting to look pretty darn bullish. All right, next up we have FANG. FANG Energy. Diamondback Energy. Interesting. Oh, no. You're not supposed to lose your 200. Okay? You're just not supposed to. It's bad news bears. Especially on the weekly time frame. You're supposed to hang on to that. Damn. At least you're holding support. That's positive. But you're in a pocket. You're in a pocket. This is not great. Let's go to your daily real quick. Daily looks like dog shit. This looks absolutely terrible. I'm guessing they missed on earnings? Like, holy crap. This looks so bad. You got a 50% retrace. You could be coming down to 83.96. What happened? 36% downside could be on the way? Gross. That's absolutely disgusting. Alright. APA. Same thing. Looks terrible. Well, I guess your weekly looks better. Weekly looks pretty good. You're at a 786. This is a good area in which price could turn around. You're deep in that bearish control zone. You broke out of your downtrend. This looks pretty decent. Looks pretty decent. Is this a bullish back test? Going down right here. We can claim this as a back test. This does not look bad. You could see something like this if you maintain your uptrend. You also need to put in a higher low before you can really do anything, just to make sure that the falling is over. But as of this second in time, we could be looking at this. FANG is just now entering oversold territory on the monthly. Wow. But the problem is on the monthly, it could stay in that for like a year. They beat earnings? Did they really? That's good. You're going to be consolidating for a little bit. I wouldn't even pay attention to this until May of 2030. 5 years. You could be in this. 5 whole years. Jeez. Stock market, different animal. I'll tell you what. Dang. At least your next leg up, you should get like a golden retrace. So, I don't know. Maybe you can see something like 109 to 137% upside. There's a possibility if you're putting in that higher low. But 5 years, you might be waiting for a breakout? That's insanity. You're literally buying this for this move here, and that's about it. Or even just a bearish back test at the 200 weekly. But damn. All right, moving on. DGEN. All right, DGEN. There we go. Well, I mentioned we could see 15% downside. It started. But it looks like you're resetting, so you could be putting in a higher low. You're still above the 200 simple on the 4 hour. This is a good sign. This is a very good sign, because now it's in play for you to make this 46% move to the upside. So as long as you stay above this 200, you could be finding yourself going up 49% from where it is right this moment. Let's pray for DGEN. Let's pray for DGEN. It got over its 200 on the 4 hour. There is a chance. Dude, Warren Buffett is stepping down at the end of the year. You think Berkshire Shock's gonna sell off? Maybe. Maybe. You have to wait until they announce who the new CEO is gonna be. Once they announce that, then you can see. Did I miss SUI and XYOTA? You did miss SUI. You definitely missed SUI because we covered that one in the very beginning. We can loop around to it. XYO, I haven't gotten there yet. Have not gotten there yet. We are now getting into the, I refer to them as unpaid requests. So, we're going to get there soon though. We just got Bonk and then XYO's on. So checking out Bonk. Bonk holding on to support strongly. Now it's breaking out of its downtrend. Holy shit. You have a very high stochastic on the 4 hour, so I would be weary of this. You could be consolidating a lot more, but if you do get bullish on Bonk, you could see this 62% play out to the upside. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. I would be expecting a lot more consolidation. That's just me. You had your bearish cross. If you come up, bearishly backtest at 200, now we have discussions of further downside. But we have to wait and see what it does. You are interacting with your downtrend right now, and you are on the 1 hour officially broken out. It was 50 to 80K. One share of Berkshire after was 50 to 80K. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Let's check in on the trade, see how we're doing. We're still up 83% on the trade. We're doing well. We're doing well. This is good. I might be able to have some lunch money tomorrow. This is great. They're Class A shares. Class A shares. B shares are worth normal people, are what normal people buy? Got it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we got our A class and our B class, so this is good. You retook the 50 simple. This thing is getting ready to go to the upside. I'm guessing if we look at the 7-minute, we have crossed. Yep, we did. So 7-minute time frames basically lining us up for overnight. Bonk to see some upside. And we would be looking at it like this. So if I was scalp trading bonk right now, I would be looking for an 8.65% move to the upside. I just need this thing to reset, and then I'm good to go. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at for bonk. Could see some upside overnight. Could see it. All right, XYO. XYO. Alrighty, we are bearishly consolidating. Damn. Well, that's not good. You spiked up and you're pulling back hard. That's not great. What the hell? Well, you're in an uptrend. That's good. Higher highs, higher lows. This is good. Let's check your trend real quick. You're about to hit your trend line. You might be gearing up for a nice little trade setup. You just might be. 4-hour time frame. Not looking bad. I would like that stochastic to reset. That would be nice. But you're above the 200, and that's all that matters. Bullish cross, held it once. If you come down and touch it again, this will probably be your area of entry, right down here at 1093. But yeah, your 200 starting to curve up, so the uptrend is here. Next leg up. Considering you made one leg, second leg, on the third leg, we're not looking for a 1618. We're looking for a 1272. So we're going to be looking for this right here, just a slightly higher high. So we could find this thing going up 115%. Yao Mining or Yao Ming? Yao Ming. What? I'm confused. I'm very confused. What do you mean? Are you talking about the basketball player? Alrighty. Already sold, thinking about an entry. Oh, got you. PFE should run much higher with the CEO rate outlook, which did the same last quarter. Oh, okay. What's PFE? Pfizer? MSTX? So, we were calling for the 86% move. That was great. Golden retrace is sitting right there. You already made the 50% retrace. This is good, but it looks like you're a little hot. Well, on the daily, you might have to reset a little bit, but as long as you put in a higher low, you're looking good. You're looking good. Yes, Pfizer? Okay, got it. Oh, I'm tired. This isn't good. I'm really tired today. I think I drank too much beer last night. But yeah, over time, because the trend is reversing for you right now, you're going to be looking for that golden retrace of the much larger move. So you're going to be looking at this right here, possibly getting you up to $144. You just got to give it time. Right now, you're going to be consolidating a little bit, but it looks pretty damn good. That was an 89% move for you. Now what you're going to be looking for Something like 200 to 263%. A lot of upside potential. 92. Was at 26. More beat than sold. Shares in the UK asset to raise 3.24 billion in cash if needed. Okay, all right. I keep side-eyeing GFI chart. That's pretty funny. We were looking for the 53% move to the upside. Almost there. Almost there. You're hitting resistance now at that 50% retrace. You could keep going. You're breaking into the bullish control zone right now. You're looking for a breakout of this downtrend. So, could keep going. Could very well keep going. If it does keep going, you're now going to be looking for the golden retrace up here, getting you back up to 49.75, which would be looking like this, another 185% upside if you get that breakout. Don't look too bad. No, it doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look bad at all. I'll just try to get 10% and out. Looking to get out in short time. Oh, you were telling me the 3-day thing. That's right. So within 3 days. No bearish divergence. So this right here is you'd be looking at the 1 hour time frame. So you're going to be looking at this right here. So wait for this thing to start curving up, but on the 1 hour you bullishly crossed. So you could see this thing actually start rallying as soon as tomorrow, and you're looking for 36% upside. Off subject, do you take creatine? No, I don't. Caspa, now the fastest layer 1 in crypto. Cool. You go over MSTX 1 hour? Yeah. Yeah, I can. One hour looks really bullish here. Even though you have bearish divergence from here to here, you cleared your high, so it doesn't really matter. You're just hitting overhead resistance. So as of right now, looking at it right here, looks like that was your first leg. So you're looking for a second leg up. 38% upside is what you'd be looking for. I think it might drop to 1545, then make a move up. Yeah, that's true. It could. Definitely could. Once again, you're not at a 50% retrace right now. So even this one, you can come all the way down to 34.76 before rallying up. But we'll just see what the market open is. So we'll see. By the way, are futures 24/7? Or are there hours on futures? So we're looking at APT, Aptos. And then Bitcoin on the 5-minute and 1-minute charts. I want to see some live stock market trading. I would love to do that, but I need to be within hours. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try it. I need to get familiar with the platforms. All right, Aptos is hanging on to support right now, but how low are we going? Below your 200. How low is this? Just a usual blackout from Friday 6 p.m. to Sunday 6 p.m. Oh, okay. Interesting. I feel like live stock market trading would be a little boring compared to crypto, but who knows? Who knows? By the way, guys, once we're done with these requests, I'm going to be looking for a trade to jump into for tonight. So, we'll see how that goes. Aptos bullishly backtesting is nice. Getting that 50% retrace would be nicer. If you stay above 486, Aptos is set up for a lot of upside. A lot of upside. From this low to high right here is what I would be focused on, because this is where we have our bullish divergence. Now we have hidden bullish divergence. I'd be looking for $6.40 for Aptos. So Aptos looking pretty decent for a nice 30% jump to the upside. I would like to see that too. I only trade 1 to 2 hours. I get 1 to 2%. Okay, nice little day trading. Okay, but 1 to 2%? I would only trade crypto in that. That's why I'm in crypto. That 1 to 2%. Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on from Aptos. BTC. That would literally be the same as me trading Bitcoin, but golly, Bitcoin. I guess we're checking the 1 and 5 minute charts, which I think is ridiculous. Alrighty, 1 minute time frame. We just got a bullish cross and it got completely disrespected. So now it looks like we're heading down. Let's go Bitcoin. Bearish divergence was achieved, and now we're just making lower highs. Alright, 1 minute chart looks bad. Or good, whatever you want to take it as. Let's check the 5 minute. 5 minute time frame. We're losing our 200. That's not great. I can't even see bearish divergence. Double top on relative strength. Okay, all right. So if we maintain this downtrend here, we could see Bitcoin making another little leg down. It would be the third leg down if it does this. So we would be looking at something like 93K. Could see Bitcoin do this. A 0.68% move to the downside is a possibility. You need big capital to make it worth it. That's fair. That's fair. Three consecutive higher lows, though. So Bitcoin could even rally up. Nah, you can trade high volume small caps if you don't want to scalp mega caps. Okay. All right. I understand. All right. I don't like looking at Bitcoin on those low time frames outside of normal trading hours, but you know, just me. This bearish cross on the 1 hour, that's really what I'm focused in on. It's like, oh no, we could be falling really bad. I hope it doesn't, because that would ruin my long. I'm hoping it actually goes up. I like Bitcoin on the 7 minute. It gives me really good insight. You had a nice bullish cross back test, so we ran up, came down, tried to back test again, moved up, but the sellers, they're just jumping in here, pushing us down. We get another bearish cross here. We're going to see Bitcoin struggle a lot. But Chop City, we don't trade sideways. We trade actual movement. So it needs to be trending in a direction. I don't like this. This is choppy to me. I don't like this. Alrighty. Moving on from Bitcoin. CTX. CTX. Did I just choose the wrong chart? No, I didn't. Whoa, that pulled back hard. Damn, bro. It's a shame you had that lower high. But 4 hour, you're still hanging out on your trend line. Here, nice wick, but man, CTX. This is a rough one that you're trading pretty often, Peter. This is a rough one. There's no trading volume here. Makes sense people got bored. Makes sense. From this to here, you didn't quite make it, but you did hit overhead resistance. Let's get rid of this. And it looks like you're now holding support. So we could be looking at something in the realm of this at the moment. And if this is the case, your next leg up could be right here. So about a 60% move to the upside. Could be looking for that. As long as the sellers stop it. As long as they stop it. Could be looking for that 60% move to the upside. Moving on. HWM. Great movement today on to the upside. Or yesterday? Day before. It's just skyrocketing. I honestly have no idea what you want me to tell you about it. No idea what you want me to tell you about it. You are in the ether. You are price discovery mode. You could be going anywhere. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Because this was your recent low before the random dip and skyrocket. You're hitting your 1618. If you break this, you could be heading to 188. Yeah. So that's kind of all I got for you on this one. Checking out your weekly. Weekly, you had all that bearish divergence. You reset, now you're running again. Not even overbought. So this thing could just keep on going. It is figuring out how high it can go. No resistance up here. None whatsoever. Alright, I'm moving on. Next up, we have Son. Whatever this thing is. We can do something with this. I called for a 19% drop. When did we look at this? I don't even remember. Huh. Do that as soon as I get that market dump soon? You think the whole market's going to dump again? This looks good for buying. You hit an 886. Beautiful. Looks really good for buying. I like this. I like it a lot. New uptrend. You made one high, second high, brand new uptrend. There's your trend. Whether you choose to make trading your focus or investing your focus, just don't flip-flop. If you screw up, you'll lose more. That's true. They could dump again before September. Really? You think the markets are going to dump one more time before September, huh? There is your downtrend. You broke out higher low. Uptrend could be achieved. And we're going to be looking for this golden retrace. So right now you're looking for a 95% move to the upside. I just got in on Bonk. I'm going to ride it up. Let's see where it goes. All right. All right. Maybe you would have wanted to get in when I mentioned it would go up 9%. But hey, you waited for it to go up a little higher. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Virtuals. Virtual. Finding a lot of resistance. You had major bearish divergence. We were looking for a 6% drop. Didn't quite get there. Losing your 50 on the 1 hour. Oof. Yikes. It's the bearish divergence to lower high to consecutive lower high. I'm thinking virtuals had its fun and now it's getting ready to come back down to 130. I think it's getting ready to do that. Here's the argument for it. You made a nice deep retrace, confirming the validity of the resistance at 181. So coming down makes sense. You could see a 20% drop. However, if we look at the 4-hour, we are currently resetting while staying above the 50 simple. So looking at this bullishly, we could see this thing do another move up, which would make no sense at all. But you could see it run up to 233, maybe even 271. So your bullish case is anywhere between 41 or even 64% upside. And your bullish case. I'm thinking the 20% downside would be nice. Personal feeling here. But we'll see what they do. So they ran it up again. Jeez. Sheesh. But that would be a 619. Or 618. 618. Thank you, brother, for looking at Aptos for me. No problem, Damien. No problem. I think Aptos is going to go up. I think it's going to go up. Alrighty. So now let's take one more look at SUI for Master E real quick. So SUI, what I'm thinking is we could see another 19% downside from when I looked at this earlier today. Any thoughts on Miggles? No idea. We'll see. Joe even AM2. I don't recall this name, but okay. All right. In the video, I did mention it could have an 8% move to the upside. It's looking like your 15-minute wants to make that happen, which is kind of nuts. Oh, man. So, SUI could be trying to get real bullish real quick right now. If the whole market gets bullish, you're going to see SUI go up. You're going to see it. So, you could end up doing something like this because you had a bullish cross, bullish backtest. 9.33% upside would be the target if we go bullish. You're the best. Thank you for looking at BTC on the smaller time frames. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. It just looks choppy. Bitcoin looks choppy as shit. So Bitcoin's not even on the realm of like, yeah, let's make trades on Bitcoin right now. No. The altcoins are moving in a direction, which is nice. But my LRC trade is doing terrible all of a sudden. We're only up 34%. We're coming down. We made a lower high. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's awful. Awful. All right, Miggles. Alrighty, Mr. Miggles. Pal speaking on Wednesday will be my cash out day. Makes sense. Makes sense. The markets, they don't know how to react whenever anybody who can dictate certain things on the market start talking. Alvin Yang, thank you so much for the sub. Hopefully you're having a great day. Look forward to hearing from you. Hopefully BTC pushes up then. I mean, hopefully, but it's like BTC is pushing up right now and LRC is getting drained. It's not great. Miggles is trying not to suck. That's what I can see right now. It's trying not to suck. But you know what? Current name is Hoover. Anyway, been sucking this whole time. Wednesday is going to be a big day for a lot of people. Fast trade. Keep your stop losses tight. Exactly. Always keep stop losses tight. Can we talk about how we not got 20 likes yet on 24 viewing currently? Sheesh. We don't have 20 likes? Damn. It's awful. Didn't know you guys disliked the stream that much. Didn't know that. Alrighty. Oh, and then this right here. Sweet. We got all of our levels. Looks like you're reversing the trend. It looks really good. Mr. Muggles, good area to buy in. Nice new formed uptrend. So people are getting it. You had your bullish divergence. You had your higher low. This looks good. You're really close to your trend line. You could actually argue making a trade right now. Currently, you'd be looking for this. A move up to 471 on your next leg up for Miggles. You could see a little bit more downside, but 53% upside is what you're looking for. Oh, Rich beat me one time for not liking. Oh boy, here we are. Which is a great guy. Looking out for you. Yep. Great people here. Live chat. Always. Always. Actually, we do have some new people here. Everybody, if you don't know, meet Damien. You should get to know him. He also does live stream TA. Goes on at different times than me. I believe he's on the East Coast. So you guys can get that wonderful fix of yours before I'm on. Let's check out. Here is his YouTube channel. And you all should go subscribe. Go subscribe. Go subscribe, damn it. Thanks a lot for an insight. No problem, man. No problem. But yeah, go subscribe to him. Go do it. Do the stuff and the things. Be all you can be. Touch cat. I don't know what you want to do. Alright, so yeah. Could be consolidating for a while here. And we're going to see what happens. We'll see what happens. But Miggles looks pretty darn good. I will admit, I am marginally up on your Bitcoin long for day trading. Went down further than where point my buy limit orders at. Okay, alright. Okay, I see. Yeah. But yeah, this looks really interesting. I like this. Alright. We got through the request. Now I need to find a trade. Let's take another look-see here at LRC, the trade that we're currently in. Let's get down to our 15-minute. 15-minute looks like it's resetting. You're still above the 50 simple. We're okay on this so far. Beautiful catching bids here. I love it. So let's keep on pushing up. At least get to my 18%. That'll make me happy. AVAX. Well, I guess we're not done with requests. All right, AVAX. We are finding all the resistance at 1983. Positive, though. You retook your 50 simple on the 15. You broke out of your local downtrend. This is good. So this means we could start seeing a lot more upside. Still showed profit for my day trade. Okay, yeah. So yeah, right now, this is the starting of what looks to be a trend reversal. Checking out your 1 hour time frame, 1 hour, looking to push up. Bullish divergence, high or low. This is what we like to see. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this, because that is not about to happen. Not at all. Told him last time, what? Stop saying this is the last request. Yeah. I can be hopeful that you guys actually want to see me trade, you know? I could be hopeful. So right now for AVAX, we're going to be looking for that golden retrace. Your 1 hour, you can see the massive distance you have away from your 200. So golden retrace actually lines up with your 200 and a resistance. So we could start seeing this thing mosey on up to $21. Looking pretty good for a 6.21% move to the upside. Okay, that's it. Start trading. Alright, so now you guys are going to see what I look for when it comes to jumping into random trades. Man, that is a sea of green in here. This is beautiful. It looks like we're going long. Let's see. We go to the 4 hour. So, actually, AVAX was probably set up great for it. But what I'm doing here is I'm going to be looking for either the starting of a downtrend or the starting of a new uptrend. That's all I'm searching for. So looking at Floki here, not what I want to see. I don't like that. You're in no man's land. Ugh, gross. Pepe. Contender. Pepe looks good. Appreciate everybody here, especially you, Porky. My live streamer friend. I appreciate you too, Damien. I appreciate you too. How far down did we go? We got more than a 50% retrace. Hold on, what are we sitting on? We have hidden bullish divergence. This is good. You haven't broken your downtrend yet, but also didn't get a 786. All right, not what I want. Moving on. That's interesting. Don't want it. Don't want it. You know what? We're going to make life easier. What's trending? What is trending? Let's get a nice little refresh here. Trending tokens. So we have LRC. We got SUI in there. Want something different. ICX. At Tau? Interesting. Want to make money with everybody else here. Hopefully you're able to learn something from Porky and make money with him as well. Always make money. Always make money. Never be losing. Form? 71 million. Pretty good trading volume. What the fuck? BNB had over $1 billion in trading? That's wild. 87 million? This one's probably going to fly. It did fly. Up 24% on the day. ICX. Let's check out ICX. I also don't know if I could trade it. Ooh. If you were on support, you butthole. If you were on support, golly, you're not. It's too bad. I can actually trade this one. That's a shame. That's a shame. Your 5-minute looks promising. Especially with the hidden bullish divergence. This. Hold on now. Hold up. Wait a minute. %37 upside is what we're looking for? Doesn't look bad. I would have liked it way more on support, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers at this point. Huh. This looks exactly like LRC looked earlier today. Exactly like it. Holy shit. Alright, we're going to try ICX. We're going to try jumping into ICX. ICX. Of course it's hot. Of course. Didn't realize I left that much money in here. That's awesome. Love it. I don't want to do 20. Let's go 15. 15x. Let's put in 25%. Let's do that. So I'm only leveraging 15x with $249. That's all I'm doing. Keeping it low. I did not do how much did I do? Margin $16. What the fuck are you talking about? There ain't no way. Cost $10? Wait, what? $38? I don't understand. Why can't I go much more? What the hell is going on here? 21 likes. Thanks, boys. Yeah, thank you. Uh-oh. ICX is not letting me put in enough money. I swear. $51. That's all it's going to let me do? What the hell? It'll only let me do $51. How strange. How absolutely strange. Anyways, so apparently we have $66 in the trade. It's not letting me do more. So that's fun. That's enjoyable. It's not enjoyable at all. This is bullshit. Anyways, We could be seeing this 37% move to the upside. Weeks is a weird limit on certain coins. You're right. It is weird. We're going to have an extremely tight stop loss because I'm not expecting it to go lower. So 11.61 is the stop loss right there. 11.61. $11.61. So we're risking $27 for the possibility of gaining. We have overhead resistance at 18. I'll front run the resistance. I will front run the resistance. I don't feel bad about it. 16.49. 16.49. There you go. Okay. Could make $381 for a 571% gain. Let's see if it does it. I was thinking that maybe there's not enough trading on it yet. Probably not, but it's trending, so there's tons of trading on it. ICX today had $87 million trading on it. Yep. Let's see if it actually starts going to the upside now. You did make a nice little bottom here. Oh, on that exchange? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we could very well get stopped out. However, the upside potential is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. We have not broken out yet, so this is an extremely risky trade. They hedge their bets, right? Yeah, right. Hedging their bets. But it's weird because it just shows they probably have a lack of tokens that they can actually use for trading. It's just a shame. They need to become a bigger and better website. Bigger and better. Oh, look at that. We're starting to mosey on up. All right, I guess we can look for another trade as well. Suey, you beautiful bastard. I think Suey's about to drop. I'm thinking Suey about to make a little poopy doopy. We could see a 6.26% move to the downside. Oh. Can I look at oil? Sure. What's the ticker you want to look at? We can look at several different types of oil. Yeah, Cliff, what? Am I just typing in oil? Just crude oil futures? That all we're looking at? That's bad. Oil plummeting. Nano crude oil? There aren't Coinbase derivatives? Oh, looks like that trade I got in is going real south real fast. That's a shame. We're going to lose the trade. Oh, too bad. As I said, would have been better on support. damn. Too bad. Oh, I had it. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Oil futures, got it. Yeah, you're just kind of bleeding out right now. I would be looking at this downtrend right here. It's proving to be a real problem. At the moment, U.S. oil, yeah. At the moment, you'd be looking at something like this. So you almost made your measured move, $53. That's really what you're looking at right now. After that, I don't know. It needs to reset, reload, start going up a little bit. You have support sitting down at 44.71, and you are below a level of resistance. There's not much in between, so you're likely over time to come down to 44.71. That's unfortunate. Well, the last few times crude tanked, the economy was total poop. That's fair. That's fair. Absolutely fair. Fair assessment. This chart was very little data. It does have very little data. You could be double bottoming for now, and you could try and push back up to 64.90, but I'm thinking you give it enough time, you're going to be back down to 44.71. Give it enough time. You're accelerating to the downside, so you have a lot to make up here. And the trend is distinctively down. So at this point, give it until December 29th. You should be down at 44.71 unless you break out of this downtrend. All right. Going back to ICX, which we are getting roasted on because it decided to take a 180 on us. Bullish coin for the night. I don't know. Maybe Pepe. Pepe or Bonk. One of those two. Probably. I would say VRA. I'm sure nobody listened to me on VRA. I'm just like soaking in the gains from my spot holding. Look at this shit. Got into it down here when I was gushing about it a couple days ago. It's okay, I'm sure none of you cared. Crude might be doomed. Death Cross coming on the monthly. Yikes. That's good though. We need lower oil prices. Lower my gas prices. Make them so damn low, Newsom can't help but lower the prices of gas. Take profit at resistance or still holding? I don't know. I'm probably going to take profit at resistance, actually. Probably. This is a big move. I'm down here. I'm already up 137. That'll be 164% just from holding. Probably going to take profit. Alright. ICX was a terrible trade. Should have went short. Losing 30% on that giant, massive trade of $66. Congrats on VRA. Hey, man. It's just me staring at the charts and excited about all the stuff that I learned. And it pays off. So yeah, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. I didn't think it would keep blasting up like this though. It's like a straight line. When it comes back down, I'm definitely going to be looking to short it. That first lower high that it gets, I'm shorting the shit out of this thing. I won't even feel bad about it. Won't even feel bad. Alright, let's go back to this. Let's watch my trade go up in smoke. Probably should have paid closer attention to that. So I think it's funny that oil futures went negative during COVID. Wiped everyone out. That's crazy. It went negative? Damn. On the 5 minute, are we about to lose our 200 simple? Are we going to lose it? If we do, put your shorts on, ladies and gentlemen. The bots have given up at that point. They gave up. Oh, if I get stopped out of the live trade, we're done. We're done. I'm out of here. Yeah. It's Revenge of the 5th. It's Cinco de Mayo. No. We're dying. No. Unfortunate. We lost the ICX trade. We lost so much money. I barely noticed it. Good thing the LRC trade's still open. Oh, it's looking intriguing. Okay, I was like, in what? Damn, get out of that trade, bro. Oh, I'm already out of it. But I'm in this one right now, still. Yeah, ICX, that's why we have stop losses. I already got stopped out. Trade's done. I lost 14 whole dollars. I'm really mad. Maybe it was 17. I don't know. I forgot. Very low amount. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just thought it was going to go up. Honey, ICX is trading. Trending. Oh, dump it. That's pretty funny. So yeah, whoever thought this was going to turn into a cup and handle, looks like they were right. LRC, cup and handling it out. Actually, somebody mentioned that Ethereum was going to be getting some form of upgrade. It makes more sense why LRC is pumping. Because LRC is a layer 2 for Ethereum. Lido, LDO. Cup and handle and me. Oh, me. Nice. Nice calls, DZ. Nice calls. Wish people could shut up about XCN cup and handle. It already played out, in my opinion. The move was weak. That's pretty funny. I think the whales could tank ETH and make it worthless. I definitely think they could. I don't think they're going to because it's free money for them. They gotta dangle the carrot and milk it for all it's worth. Right now, Lido set up amazingly for upside. You're sitting on top of your 4-hour 200 simple moving average. You're making that higher low. You have hidden bullish divergence. Lido could be the one to be in. because your next leg up, you're looking for 31% upside. LDO looks phenomenal. That looks terrible on the 1 hour. I will admit that. But you have bullish divergence. As soon as you get a higher low, game on. Got your bullish divergence on the 15 as well. Still waiting for that higher low. I was going to make an ICX joke like everybody sell now. Don't think it would actually happen. Didn't think it would actually happen. Oh, I'm wrong all the time. All the time. Especially when I'm doing day trading. Day trading, I'm wrong the most. DeFi will probably run harder than ever when we hit peak. Just because the IRS got told to stay away from staking rewards. Oh my god, did they really? I mean, noted. All they really have to do is stay away from a lot of the like free stuff we get in crypto, and maybe more crypto people will file their taxes. Just maybe. Gotta stay out of our pockets, man. LDO it's making me want to jump into a legitimate trade on this one. Looking for that 31% move. When does this update come out? I know Lido, it likes to move pretty quickly. LDO. Oh, what's the downside risk here? You're sitting on a 618. ETH update comes out on the 7th. The 7th? In 2 days? No shot. 7th? What? Wednesday? Okay. I need to jump into this now. Got it. Got it. That is a godforsaken 11% possible drop. Maybe I'll wait for the morning. We have not flipped bullish on any time frame yet. The 5 minutes giving us hope though. Bullish divergence, higher low, we're pushing. The IRS didn't have such a high capital gains tax, maybe a bunch of people wouldn't flee to tax haven countries. That's so true. That is so very true. Do I play the hidden bullish the bullish divergence on the 5 minute? Do I do that? Your 5 minutes giving you an indication this trend is getting ready to go to the upside. This nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking. Oh boy. So the ETH update, May 7th at 3:05 a.m. I should be in this trade. I should be in this trade. Okay. All right. Thanks for the insight, DZ. We're going to go 15x leverage on this. Actually, we're going to go 20x leverage. We're going to have a nice tight stop loss. Nice tight stop loss. Going long. Just got here. What crypto is cooking tonight? I think LDO is going to do well, but LRC is doing pretty good. We're looking at the things surrounding Ethereum. Wait, Porky, why are you in LDO trade? What does LDO have to do with Ethereum? LDO has liquid staking for Ethereum. Anytime Ethereum does well, let's say it's supposed to go up 1 or 2%, Lido likes to go up like 10%. So, yeah, it's like having a leveraged option trade out on on Ethereum, and we're leveraging the leverage option. And based off the 5-minute, I got faith in this thing. Since we already put in bullish divergence, we're sitting on top of a 4-hour 200 simple moving average. I'm thinking we've just put the low in. So I'm going to put my stop loss just below it. I think we put the low in. Could be wrong. Nobody should copy this one. But no, I want to ride this puppy straight up. Get out of bunk and hold hands with you. Hey man, I don't know. This is a risky move here. But 767. That's my stop. 767. There you go. We are going to be risking $182 for this one. Risking 182 bucks. I would like to request RPL USD crypto chart. RPL. Wait, what? Sure, we'll check it out. Hold on, let me get my profit taking level in. Profit taking is going to be up here at $1.03. $1.03 is the profit taking. Looks good. RSI MACD on the bottom. Yeah, man. Fuck. $1.03. $1.03. We're going to take every cent. So, we're looking for a 636% move out of this bad boy. Would be a $3,000 trade. Let's see if it happens. We're risking $187 for the possibility of making $3K. Would be a nice little payday. And this could play out in the next like 2 days because of hype. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with hype. I really need this 1 hour to start like pushing to the upside though. Pulse chain is leveraged on ETH2. At least that's the way a lot of people view. Interesting. All right, RPL. Hold on, I need to also add this thing. LDO. Add it to my current trades list so I can see it easily. Yeah, I have a whole list that I have easy look at. What you get LDO in at? I don't know. I'm market ordered. Entry price. Average entry price is 7821. 7821. All right. RPL USD crypto chart. Oh, Rocket Pool. Guess we'll check out the Coinbase chart for that. 1 hour looks decent. Check your daily. Daily looks really good. Bullish divergence, higher low situation. You could come down a little bit more, but you're gonna be looking for a lot of upside. LDO, don't you do me dirty. Don't you do me dirty. So you already got your 50% retrace. You could get a little bit deeper, just a heads up there, but you are looking for another leg up to 562. You already had your bullish divergence. I guess. I don't know. It's claiming it down here. But if this is your higher low, this could look really good. How your STPT trade worked out yesterday? Charles, it was fantastic. I talked about it in the Discord. It was actually fantastic. It went crazy. It went crazy. I'll show you right after this. So on the daily time frame, we could see a 34% move to the upside. And that's simply because it looks like we're flattening out and trying to get a little closer to that 200 daily. But the fact that you do have a higher low at the moment and you reset your stochastic already, this is giving me a little bit of feel good feels. I'm thinking this is your uptrend. You could come down a little bit, but this looks good. 34% upside is what I'd be calling for. Yeah, I'll show you what happened. I got out of that STP trade. Got out of it because it went nuclear. It went crazy. It hit the 1272 in no time. So last night, right after I got off stream, it did this. I got out right here. I got out. I was like, lower high, I'm out. but yeah, this thing went crazy. It was like, oh, great, awesome, we're doing well. Lower high, shit, get out now. But it looks like it's getting ready to run again. Honestly, looks like it's getting ready to run again. So if you missed it last night, you might be able to get in tonight for that 1618. Oh, Lido, stop being a butthole. Go up. We're banking on the 5-minute time frame here for Lido. Oh, we also broke out of this recent downtrend. That's positive, but we're still under the 200. So what we need to do is hang on to support and start going up. What we really need to do. LRC, we're up 70%. Doing pretty good there. What percentage gain you get out at? I think it was like 210. Something like that. I wasn't betting that much. I was betting like $58. It wasn't that much. This one's a little better for Lido. Lido has $473 in it. So we might actually make real money out of this. 3K, I might actually be able to like pay for some groceries outside of eggs and buy some gas. That'll be good. Oh, Bitcoin's being a turd sandwich. Oh my gosh. You're above the 200. It could break to the upside, but it's finding resistance. Bitcoin's being a turd sandwich. I will rewatch. So am I. Wait, what? Oh, so you're able to listen and follow along? Okay, me, Damien. All right. You longing Lido off the breakout of the downtrend? Yeah, but I didn't mark it out before. I'm longing Lido because it's sitting on top of the 4-hour 200 simple moving average. You hit it once, and I think you put your low in. It's only a thought. It still could fall lower because our uptrend... we're not even on it. Oh, yeah. Because our uptrend's down here. So we still could fall all the way down to the uptrend and then pop up. And that would kind of suck. Because that would stop me out. I'd have to get back in. But, yeah. Currently at a loud club surrounded by beautiful Latina girls. Alright, alright. If you're surrounded, shouldn't you be socializing? Even looking at the 1 hour, the 1 hour looks pretty decent. We're pretty overextended from the 200. We're in the bearish control zone, showing an increase in strength with bullish divergence. Higher low should be coming. Should be coming. Or just take off. Just go. That'd be great. But the only reason I'm trading Lido is because the upgrade on Ethereum is coming out. So if the upgrade on Ethereum gets a little bit of FOMO into the Ethereum space and Ethereum starts going up, Lido's going to get a lot of the runoff of that because they have liquid staking. Lido pops off, you're getting out at 99 cents. Oh, you don't want that $1 psychological level? Appreciate you doing the hard work out here. No problem, man. No problem. Let's see what Ethereum's doing. So Ethereum's just making higher lows. I could definitely see it coming down, though. I hope it just defies all odds, because your 1 hour stochastic already is resetting. You never do round numbers. Everyone wants to get out at round dumpers. So more of swing than scalp. Oh, on LDO, yeah, I guess you can claim it's a swing, but this thing should pump tomorrow in anticipation of the upgrade for Ethereum coming out the day after or that evening. So sure, but it's more of a scalp. It's really more of a scalp. I'm expecting hype to drive this one. That's why I was basically saying it's a risky move to try and jump in on that trade, because I'm banking on hype. It's not a really good thing to trade off of. But if LRC is any indication of where the hype could be coming, Lido, it's just a matter of time before it starts moving up too. And with higher lows, this thing could be like rocket fuel. These upgrades at like midnight, so I'd give it 36 hours max. Yeah. Buy the rumor, sell the news? Exactly. Exactly. Rumor is that upgrade's coming out soon. And the price hasn't started moving up yet. So we are going to see if they start sending it up. But LRC, look, it's a much lower market cap, and it's skyrocketed. So it's like, oh. And LRC happens to be a layer 2 for Ethereum. So you're thinking anything that's going to be Ethereum adjacent is going to get some pump action. Which also means OP might get a really good pump too. Uniswap probably going to get a really good pump, because Uniswap is now a layer 1 acting as a layer 2 for Ethereum. So you're waiting to see what happens here, but I'm guessing it probably looks a little bit like Lido. No, it looks way worse than Lido. God, Uniswap is getting decimated. Holy shit. Oh. But you could be putting in that higher low. Oh, okay. Never mind. It doesn't look that bad. Because you broke out of this longer term downtrend, all you gotta do, 786, 886, hold one of those. You're sitting on the 786. This thing could start flying tomorrow. It really could. And you'd be looking for this move up here. The deeper you go, kind of the better. It could be a 43% move. And the way this thing could run, because now it's broken out, you're looking at 43 to like 179%. Great area to buy in. Great area to buy in for Uniswap. For those looking to invest. What's the upgrade about? It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter. It's that an upgrade is happening. Alrighty, so key features: enhanced staking flexibility, account obstruction via smart wallets, whatever that means, improved interlayer communication, optimized data storage. I think this is the part that matters right here. Validators will be able to increase their maximum of effective balance by 32 ETH to 2,048 ETH. What the fuck? Other layer 1s get upgrades and don't move. That's true. But a lot of wealthy individuals here now will have the capability of staking 2,048 ETH at once and getting rewards based off that. That's kind of a big deal. This change simplifies validators' operations by allowing larger stakes under a single node, reducing the need for multiple validator instances. You're still live. Okay, Porky, I will rewatch later when the music here ain't blasting in my ears. Alright, man. Should lower gas fees, right? Right? Ethereum's price is going to dump. Not right away. Not right away. People are going to want to buy in. They're going to be like, wait, we can max this thing out at 2,048? So they're going to want to top it off. So I definitely think that it's going to do pretty well at first. But later on, oh yeah, it's probably going to dump hard. Probably going to dump real bad. Think about how much of a hassle it must be for those guys that are holding, like, because it's 32 ETH to stake, and you get rewards off 32, and you're like, God damn, now I gotta go to all these other things that just to grab my rewards. It's annoying. But if they up it to that 2,048, it's like, oh shit. Imagine taking 2,000 ETH when cashing out on withdrawals, right? Oh boy. Lido. Making me nervous. Making me nervous. It's not showing the bullishness I was seeing on the 5-minute. It's now showing a bit more nastiness. I don't like that. Keeps getting that little bit of sell pressure. That's probably because Bitcoin's pulling back a little bit right now also. We're down 8% on the trade. It's unfortunate. Doesn't this enable staking for Ethereum ETF owners too? I believe it does. I believe it does. Don't be nervous. I'm in Lido with you too. DZ, you're also in DGEN. I'm worried. I'm really worried. Is this thing about to make a 50% drop? I'm just joking, man. I'm joking. Yeah, I don't like that. That right there is ugly. I don't like that. Oh, we need the higher low. Damn it. I jumped the gun. I got in early. Shame. Shame. Shameful. Ugh, probably should have waited for the morning. Too bad. Too bad. Oh, I'm tired. Actually, I do have an uptrend to work off of. But we could probably break it right now. Yeah, we're probably going to break this right now. Huh. That's what I don't like. Me not like that. God, I need to wake up early tomorrow. Alright, guys. Well, I don't know if I'm going to stay in the Lido trade overnight. I do have to be at the gym by 6 a.m., so I do have to get some sleep. So yeah, right now, LRC looking pretty strong. Lido looking pretty weak. It's not a good look right there. I don't like that. So I'm probably going to get out of this one. Unfortunately, we're down 10% already. 11%. Don't like that. Considering you broke out, you expect to hold as support and, you know, get moving. It's just not doing that. So, shame. Shame. You're going to stay in? All right, DZ. I wish you the best of luck. I'm probably going to close this one out. Probably going to. I mean, the 4 hour looks so good. Liquidation. What's the liquidation? I don't know. My stop loss is sitting right down here at this 767 level. Liquidation price 7449. Short it. Well, that's just it. It's not a good spot to short. This is a really bad spot to short. You've been falling down consistently this whole time. Now you're starting to level out while hitting the 200. You're expecting bids to come in. It's just, you're also almost oversold on the 4 hour. This is a good spot to get in. It's just, I have 20x leverage. That's the problem. The 20x is the problem. And you're only sitting on a 618. If you're on a 886, that'd be way better. Yeah, you're in a tough spot for LDO. Yeah, if I was lower leverage, great. It's just, it needs to do what I want it to do, and it's not doing that right now. Let's see what happens. Because noted, it's gapping up on the 5 minute. You have a low stochastic on the 5 minute. That stochastic's going to want to reset. If we can retake the 200, I'll probably stay in it all night. But yeah. If we don't retake this 200, it's going to look bad. BTC recap. Well, looking at it on the 5 minute, BTC, it's resetting on the 5, but it's like, I don't know. Bullish, bearish? It's kind of weird. Checking it out on the 1 hour, looks bearish, super bearish. 1 hour, it looks like Bitcoin wants to come down 2.41%. Coming down to 92,088 based off this move right here. You got your bearish cross, you got your back test of the 200, and now you're starting to move down. If Bitcoin's going to fall that far, Lido, which is falling right this moment, is going to fall further, and it will stop me out. So that's the thing I don't like. I might have jumped the gun a little too much on this. Should have waited for the 786. If I had low enough leverage and I put a stop loss at the 8, like just below the 886, I probably wouldn't worry about it. I would just wake up in the morning and just be like, "Oh wow, they came down lower than I thought," but wouldn't care. It's the amount of leverage that's the problem. That's the problem. Oh, and the 3 minute. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Bearish div, lower high. Oh, no. This could be a continuation to the downside, which, oh, that's shitty. Oh, that's shitty. Could be heading straight down to our, oh my god. Yeah. So there's a full argument right now that this thing could be coming down to 75.4. It's a good argument too. That bearish back test on the 200 with your 3 minute lower high. Damn. Distinct downtrend. Oh man. 12%. Anyways, guys. Oh, are you only trading on the RSI moving averages and fibs? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. RSI, simple moving averages, fibs. I do use support and resistance levels normally, but if I'm day trading, yeah, just those. Just those. It's a really simple method that works out pretty nicely. Are we getting hidden bullish divergence? Fuck yeah. Hidden bullish div? Push it up. Push it up. Get higher. Yeah, let's go, Lido. Push that shit up. Oh, man. Let's go, Lido. We're looking for this. 797. We already got a 50% retrace. Let's go, baby. My lower RSI indicator. So this is a stochastic right here. This is just an RSI that points out divergences. So if you type in RSI, it's this one, the divergence indicator. Right there, second one down. And then it gives you when you have bearish divergence or when you have bullish divergence. So you can stare at it at a glance and understand what's going on. So Lido from here. Could see a nice 2.52% move to the upside. Would be great if it happened. Would be great. You just need to have a higher low. Higher low. Second entry level's right here. Third entry level's right here. Shit. Cool, thanks. No problem, Charles. No problem. Oh. Your 3 minute is gonna save me. Watch. Read it and weep, baby. 3 minute time frame. Let's go, bots. All right, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here. You guys have a fantastic evening. Be ready for a whiplash type of day tomorrow as we prepare for the FOMC meeting. I don't know if I'm going to stay in this trade all night or not, but we shall see. Anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to bed. You guys should get some rest too. Win or lose, Porky, we still drink booze. You are absolutely right. You are 100% right. I'm hoping for the win, though. I like winning. I like being right. I will leave mine open. Go to the gym at 7 a.m. Peace, thanks, dude. Nice. I'll be at the gym by 6, so I'll already be there for an hour. Actually, I'll probably be leaving the gym at 7. No problem, everybody. Hopefully you all sleep well. Keep your stop losses tight. Take it easy. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. It's a great place to be. Other than that, deuces. Take it easy. I'm out.